Hello there and welcome. It's Kylie Bertucci, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So nice to have you all here. And I've just noticed that Margaret has just joined as a YouTube member. Oh, what a start to the video today. Welcome, Margaret. Now, what do you get as a YouTube member? Great question. You get lots of behind the scenes content. Like today, we're going to be having a little catch up after our video today. And yeah, you'll get lots of amazing things you can look at. In fact, we did two tidies of our craft room, and both of them went for 3 hours. So you can have a look at the recording for that. I've got all the links available in the post section. That is just for our members, just our YouTube members will get to see that. And those events went so well. I'll definitely be doing that every new catalogue time, because it's just so good to be with someone while you need to remove retired items from your craft room, or maybe there's a section of your craft room that you know needs a little bit of, you know, care and attention and love. While we were doing the event last week, I'll show you what I did during that time, and I'm very excited. Let me open this one up. So I have 3 of these accordion style cases, and so this is what we do during that tidy event. And I labelled every single one. I put a piece of cardstock in front of each one. And yes, it feels a bit overkill to have a whole entire sheet, but now I can just put away all my scraps behind each one of these and know that I've put it in the exact spot. And when I need a scrap to use, I have confidence that I know exactly what colour I'm looking for. So I've got 2 more of these folders. One of them is double the size of this one, and one of them is the same size as this one. And I just got them from Amazon. And this is just a really great way of storing all of my scraps, because that was one of the questions that someone had. So yeah, if you want to sort of see some behind the scenes content, and you want to see, yeah, basically how you can do little things for your craft room to make it better. We talked about storage for the new style stamp sets, and we found a container actually. Yes, that side. It's just behind me, like directly, that one there. And that's been fantastic. One of the girls in the group, Kelly Borg, she came up with that idea on our first tidy. Ruth joined us as well. You're going to love that class, Ruth. 2 of them for 2 hours. Oh, sorry, they're 3 hours each. So there's 6 hours of content. You only pay like $4.99 Australian per month for the creative subscription, and yeah, they're valued at $19.99 each. Those events, those tidy events, so you can just have it playing. A lot have been saying that they've been playing it in the background, and they've been giving me feedback after the event. So message me when you're watching it and be like, what did you say here, or what did you mean there, or someone mentioned something, so let me know. Yeah, exactly what you're thinking when you watch that replay, and just tidy along with me. Make sure it's in the room with you. If you have any other questions than what was already asked during that event, let us know, because everyone had lots of questions. What do you do with your retired product? Where would I sell it? Should I donate it? Should I do mystery boxes? Like, we came up with all different ideas, and depending on which person was talking, depended on what idea would be best for them. It depends how much you want to get rid of and how quickly, how overwhelming your craft room is. Is it causing you a lot of anxiety? Well, there needs to be action, right? So that was really good. So definitely check out our YouTube video, our YouTube members section, because you'll love it. And Ruth Middleton just became a member as well. Bravo, Ruth. You're gonna love it. We're literally at the highest peak we've had of YouTube members ever. So thank you all so much. If it wasn't for you, we would not be able to do this cool job, and we just appreciate it so much. And we just, these types of videos that I'm doing today, these free ones, are my way of thanking all of you for your support. And if possible, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And by subscribing, it just means that we can reach more people, that we can put out more of this free content, and we can help you in your creative or organisational or even your business, your Stampin' Up! Business journey. Whatever it is that you're looking for, we really truly want to help you to get the most out of your Stampin' Up! Experience. So let us know what it is you're exactly looking for. Are you struggling with something technology-wise? Are you struggling with maybe finding customers? Are you struggling with creative ideas? Whatever it is, we really want to help you, because I remember what it was like when I first started Stampin' Up! That was about 16 years ago now. And I just really felt like I didn't have a lot of places to go to for support in all areas. So we genuinely feel for you. We genuinely know what it's like to feel a little bit lost, a little bit confused sometimes when Stampin' Up! Changed things. And I'm one of those people that, and my team will tell you, that I keep it very real. When I'm struggling, I tell my team I'm struggling. I don't pretend everything's okay, but I do love to look at solutions. I do love to try and work out how we can make our life easier and better. One big thing that we discussed in the second video that I think has been a game changer for me, and please check it out if you haven't already joined our YouTube channel, then you'll definitely need to do that. But if not, you could also just pay the fee to get the recording. But in that recording, and I'll just give you the link, in that recording I talk about exactly what I think is the best way to keep track of what you've purchased, and also basically what's retired, what's not retired in your items, and how to keep track of it. And for me, it was an absolute epiphany. I couldn't believe it, because it's actually using the Stampin' Up! Store. And customers and team members, you don't need to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator to use these items in the store. So we go through how to use a tool in the store to keep track of all of your items and to make sure that you're not doubling up, and that you can keep an eye of what is actually retired and then remove it when you need to. So that is a really, really big thing. So I'll just give you a link here. This is to my PayPal. Now, it's $19.99 to get the reset and reorganized video recording, part 2, that one. So that's the part 2. So you can pay $19.99, but what we highly recommend is just joining our YouTube channel. So that's the one below it, because it's only $4.99 and you get way more content, and the previous one. So, but anyway, we've got both there. In case you don't want to join YouTube, it's a subscription, but you can just cancel the subscription after a month. We have no drama. We're tough. We don't get upset if you decide to leave us. It's all good. But we do try our best to keep you going. So, yes. And please, thank you, Ruth Middleton. Just a reminder, don't forget to give Kylie a thumbs up, because that helps our channel too. So yes, please subscribe and please thumbs up. And if you like this content, please share, because it really, really helps us to grow our channel. So what we wanted to work on today is a project that we did in the last online stamping retreat, because guess what, people? Online stamping retreat is this week. Can you believe it? What on earth? How quickly did that come up? So if you have not already registered, this is literally your last chance, because we will be closing it really, really soon. Like, I'm genuinely serious, okay? We are going to be closing it. So you need to sign up. If you've been like, oh, I'll do that later, I'll do that one day. No, you got to do it now. So I'll put here online stamping. Oh, I know which one is online stamping retreat actually. OSRS, yes. So that is the link. And we're going to be making a card. Well, actually, it's a 3D project that I made an online stamping retreat last month. Now, Create with Joy Hall asked, how can we tell if we're a subscriber? $4.99 a month. The best way to check if you're a subscriber is that you have a little icon next to your name, which you do. So you are definitely a subscriber. I think over on YouTube Bruno has done, because I'm seeing it through a streaming system, but I think on YouTube they're little coffee cups, aren't they? Let's have a look. Yes, they're all little different coffee cups or drinks. And depending how long you've been a member, depends on what type of coffee cup you've got, which is really cute. So you can actually see, yeah, all of the ones that are members have got that little icon next to their name. Thank you for asking that question, Joy. That's a very good question. So let us jump right into our little free class and show you the project. This is a big deal, everyone. You get to see what I did last online stamping retreat, and this is actually available, this last retreat, for purchase, because I'm going to go through the card today, but the measurements are found in the PDF with the online stamping retreat. So let me just show you. Face down here. There we go. Oh, I didn't check the face down camera. Sorry, everyone. Let me just do this and make sure that we're all happy days. We've been very, very busy yet again. Our life just is constantly busy. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. But yeah, it's been really good busy. Like it's busy doing good things. So I feel really positive, really happy. But I do always feel like I'm chasing my tail all the time and not quite getting everything done that I want to get done. But we are doing our best, and that's all that matters. So what do you think of this? I know it's pretty amazing, right? Ready to see it open? Get out. And then this I've designed to be able to put like 3 cards. No, I think it fits quite a few cards. We'll have to tell. I think this is a different version, this style. I ended up changing it so that it would fit, because I think this fits the Australian only, this box, but then I rejigged it for the event so that you could fit the US standard size cards as well as the Aussie style. So once we make it, I'll show you exactly the sizing when you have a look at cards that I put in. Now, I quickly ran into the craft room, to have a look at what I could use today, because I know what I'm doing, but I had none of the products ready to go. So that was like, oh, what should I do? Which product should I choose? Why is that so bright? Let's go over there a bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. So yeah, I was really unsure of which ones. I've got Nature Walk. Now, all of these are brand new, beautiful papers that you cannot miss because they're absolutely gorgeous. And I'm pretty sure, let's have a look in our brand new catalogue. Ooh, can you believe it's a new mini catalogue time? All of our customers have just started receiving theirs. We were a bit late this time. So if you live in Australia and you don't have a current Stampin' Up! Catalogue, please let us know. We're happy to post this to you, okay? Now, let's just have a little look here at some of the paper in here. It is absolutely gorgeous, this. So this one here, this catalogue, there's so many things. And look, there's not everything that I got. There's certain things that I skipped. But there's things that I was like, no, I just genuinely have to create with that. So one of them is the Lovely and Beautiful. I'm just going to turn the brightness and, yeah, that one here. Don't know why this is a bit different. Yeah, that's good. It was more the that's a bit better. Because yeah, it was very, very bright, isn't it? Good. It's like the contrast was way out. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it doesn't change the colour too much, but I think that looks a bit better. But yeah, there's some things in here I'm just like, oh my goodness, yes, I have to have you. So that's lovely and beautiful. Look at this beautiful paper, and hint to you all, I use this a lot in the event on the weekend. So for those in Australia, well, South Pacific, basically, Australia, New Zealand, it's going to be on Sunday in the morning. For the rest of the world, it's Saturday afternoon, around about. Yeah, some are, like I think Hawaii, and there was another place, Hawaii and somewhere else, had the perfect time, like maybe 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock, but that was very rare. Majority of the time zones were in the afternoon on Saturday, or for South Pacific, Sunday morning. So keep that in mind. If you can't come live to the Fun Fold event that we're doing, online stamping retreat, that's okay. There's a recording, so definitely take advantage of that. Now, for some reason, Bruno didn't get this one. He didn't think we would use it as much, but I really wanted this one. So I was a bit sad that I couldn't use it, but I will definitely be getting it because I think these would be absolutely beautiful in some of my projects. So I was a bit sad. I was like, oh, can we please get that? This one we didn't get either, but here, this one here is the one that we absolutely love. This is the Nature Symphony. So this is the Nature Walk paper. So that one would be really gorgeous for maybe a masculine card. But we've got the Lovely Blossoms here. I'm pretty sure Lovely Blossoms and the next one, Splash of Sparkles, are both online exclusives. This one I'd love to get as well. We didn't get this one, but we'll definitely have to get that one. Yeah, it looks like the other two are definitely online exclusives. So don't miss out on this paper because you could miss them. And that will be good for me to use these so that you can get some ideas. Now, a lot of people do stress out about online exclusives because they're worried that, oh, if I purchase it, particularly as a demonstrator, and then I demonstrate it, they're going to sell out. It's, you know, it's just going to disappear because I haven't used it. And that, I understand that fear, and I understand why some people are holding back from purchasing online exclusives, but they're just so gorgeous, and you don't want to miss out on these amazing like products. They're just so gorgeous. So let me go menu and we'll go shop by, oh actually online exclusives is up the top. So let's just have a little look at some of these online exclusives that are happening at the moment. Put that over there. Okay, I think that should work, yes. So this one here is all of the brand new online exclusives that have just started. You can see the new ones here. And then all of these along here are new as well. And there's actually some coming out in March as well. So I will keep you updated with the new online exclusives, okay? Because it's really important you know what is out there that you can use. So here's our Lovely Blossoms Designer Series paper. And not only do you get these beautiful items, but you've also got some prototypes here as well, which is really cool. And you'll actually get some other prototypes in the scrapbooking kit. This has got an additional sticker sheet as well. So you might decide not to get just the paper, but the stickers as well to maybe do some scrapbooking. So that one's really nice. And the other one that we looked at was this Sunshine Splash of Sparkles. So I really love how fun, and yeah, this is just such a great like teenage girl card, or even boy. It's just such cool paper, and it's got this specialty foil to it. So I think this one's going to be the one that I go for today. That's definitely resonated with my heart. I'm like, yes, let's do it. Let's have some retro fun. It feels very 80s, and I just love the fun, the happiness of it. I can see using it for lots of different types of projects too. It would be, yeah, really good. So definitely check that out because it's well worth it. So they're the two. So let's get crafting and have a look here what colours we're going to use. Now I wanted to show you this because of we're pushing, basically we're swapping out products to do, you know, this one here. And that's what Online Stamping Retreat is all about, is just using whatever products you have on hand so you don't actually need to do it. I love that. Can you please show the Nature's DSP? Well, the Nature's DSP, I'll tell you, Megan, I know you're coming to the event, so you will get to see some ideas using that for sure. You are going to absolutely love it, in fact. And exciting news, it's our next month's video class bundle. So I'm going to be working with that this month, in the next couple of days, creating my video class bundle. And yeah, that will be next month, so you'll love that. And because Megan is one of our team members, she'll receive the video class bundle for free because she's amazing and she's part of our team. This is the current one, the video class bundle, and we are at the start of a brand new subscription for the video class bundle. So definitely check out the subscription because you get basically 1 month for free with that. So, and next month is going to be Nature's Walk. So you're going to love that. So thank you for that request, Megan. So you can get them individually, or if you get the subscription, then you'll be able to get 1 month for free, and you'll have a lot of amazing content. So just take a screenshot of this and you can scan the QR code, or if you wanted the links, just message us and we can give you those so that you can get those. Excellent. Now, what colour are we going to go for? So I feel I'm resonating with this at the front, even though I'm not a pink girl. Every now and then I am a pink girl. And what else do I want? Just put this, I don't know why the colour is so skewy at the moment. Maybe if I open the blinds a little bit, it might let a little bit of light on the subject, although that's probably going to be too bright. Yeah, there's something very strange happening with the lighting on this. Maybe the phone needs a little clean or something. That would be probably the exact reason. Because I'm still using the phone camera. So we'll just go over here for now to the video class bundle while I give it just a little bit of a clean, in case that's what it is. Hi there. Please get the subscription. We love you. You will not be disappointed. Oh, Nicole said the video class bundles are brilliant. So much inspiration. I agree. How's that? Still a bit funky, but anyway, we'll forgive it. Maybe we'll go like that. Yes, I think that, oh yeah, that seems a bit better. Good. All of these technical things are always so difficult to get spot on, and depending on the day, depends on what mood it's in. You just never know. So I feel like these ones here go really nicely together. I think I've used all of this one up. Oh yeah, this side. This one I really, really loved. But as you can see, we've used quite a bit of this paper. So that will give you a clue as to maybe it's an online stamping retreat thing. I love that one too. Oh yeah, that side, good. I think we've got plenty of paper there that we can use that all sits with the right theme. You happy with all of those papers? I am too. Okay. Now I've got my instructions here for my project. So I'm going to be going literally from scratch. And I don't even do that on the event day. Normally I'm all organised and I have everything in front of me. and it's like bang, bang, bang. It's very quick on the event day. So you get a little bit of an extra behind the scenes of me cutting and chopping, because we just don't have the time to do that when we're live. So this is a really nice little extra piece of content for you all. So let us look here. We're going to do the box. Now I think the box would be really pretty in maybe Gorgeous Grape. It's a bit strong, I think. Maybe Highland Heather would be. You're halfway? Oh good, Megan, we get to do it together. Yeah, that one's nice, but we've also got, this is Bubble. Ooh, that looks nice, doesn't it? So maybe we can do the box and then the front piece, like, yes, that's, yep, sold. And that's the cool thing about the designer series paper. I knew as long as I chose the paper, then everything else would make sense. Everything else would be good to go. Maybe there's a setting on here that's a bit skew. I'm still looking at it going, what's going on with the colour? Oh, what's it done now? We don't want that. Yeah, I don't know why that colour is just so out of whack today. Things do resets and updates and then it spoils everything for us, doesn't it? It's like, excuse me, did I ask you to do that? No, I didn't. I did not give you permission to do that to me. Maybe if I turn this one down. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And this one over here. You can tell I'm like OCD now. I'm like, no, I will not leave this alone until it's fixed. I think that, because it's been quite hot here in Perth, I think we're getting a lot more sunlight maybe coming through the blinds than usual. Good. Oh, that looks a little bit better. Excellent. Now, if we go to, we need the box cut. So we're going to do first piece, and you're going to have to listen really closely because I'm going to give you your measurements as I'm going, because I need to talk it out loud with you, okay? So, are we ready? You've got to write this down if you want the measurements, or you can purchase the event, okay? So we want a 6.5 piece of 6.5 and 5.5. By 5.5, I should say. 6.5 by 5.5. And then we're going to score that at 1 inch. Like so. Piece 1 of the box. Piece 2, we need 6.5 by 7.5. I'll do this the 7.5. So this is all inches. We did the whole thing in inches for this box. It was just way easier. By 6.5. So this is 6.5 by 7.5. Okay, and then we're going to score at 1, 5.5, and 6.5. Beautiful. So that's all there. That's the box. Now, the top section we need to cut, which is going to be 4 3/8. And it's by 6 3/8. I think that's, no, 3/8, that's right. So I think it's like right on the line, if I remember correctly, because usually if I'm a bit worried about that centre piece, I just get my ruler. Little hot tip for you all. I'm going to have to slide join us today? 1, 2, 3. Oh yes, that's right on that line there. 6 3/8. So yeah, getting my ruler just helps me with those little annoying bits that sit there. We are making this one, Christine. And this was our last online stamping retreat project. And it's a box that has like a pop-up as well when you open it, which is so cool. You can see that being used for so many different things. Like it's a really, really great. And I think it's probably one of my most popular designs that I've done. Okay, so we've got that. Ooh, actually, this is for the cover. So we'll keep this because this will help anyway. But we need paper. This is the paper part. So designer series paper, yes, good. So let's do that. I think we'll do for the paper, I'm going to do this one because we've got plenty of this one. Oh, yes, and then we'll do that other paper for the other side. Good. So all of our designer series paper we'll do here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 3/8 in this one, and 6 3/8, which we learnt is right up against that piece there. You made that one. Oh, good. Good, that's one side of paper. Now we need 2 of these, which is the side pieces, which is 7/8 by 6 3/8. Now, do we have enough here? No. So we need to cut into this 6 3/8, which we learnt was there. And we need 1/7 of an 1/8. So that's right before the 1 inch, because we want to do those on the side panels. And then we also need, oh, where did you disappear to, little one? And then we also need one that is 4 3/8 by the same size, which is 6 3/8. So we'll do 4 3/8. Okay, now we'll do the drawer. The drawer, I think we'll do the same size as the top of the box, like that being the same, which is the Highland Heather. Oh, we're out of Highland Heather. So, little hot tip here, I'm about to open a new pack. All I do is just squeeze from the top here where there's a corner, and then you just keep dragging until eventually then you can rip all the way down that edge, and then you can pull it out. Just a little side tip for you. Everything is a learning opportunity, isn't it? Because yeah, I used to get snips out, and then sometimes I'd damage my cardstock. It would drive me insane. Be like, oh, seriously, there's got to be an easier way. Now, this is 8 1/4 by 6 1/8, which I'm pretty sure, I just want to make sure that I'm not chopping in the wrong spot. Yep, it's right on the other side. I do remember that. So what was this cut? This was the 8 1/4. I always like to check to make sure that I've spun it. Yes, that is 8 1/4. And then we need to spin and do 6 1/8. Good. Which is right on that other side of that edge there. And then we want to score 7/8 of an inch on each side. So there. And that's good. Then we need 2 designer series papers for inside, and some of these may work, but if not, that's okay, because we've got, what other paper have we got for maybe the drawer? ooh, we could do the drawer in this one actually, because at least then it's something a bit different. And then the front cover can be this one. We've also got this one here, but I don't think we'll have enough to do the full thing. So we need enough paper to be able to do the sides and the edges. And this one I think will be good because we could combo it with any of the others if we run out. So I'll just do the front cover with this because this is so gorgeous, and then we'll see what we've got left over to do the sides. So we've got 6 3/8 again, which we've learnt is right up against our piece there. And then we've got 4 3/8. Good. And then we need to do, this is still 6 3/8 here. No, so we'll do that one. Oh yes, it is. Yep, it's that one. So we need 4 at 3/4 of an inch. So that's that one there. And I think we can get 4 out of this. 1. I like to burnish first, even on this paper. I've just got so used to doing the score first because it just makes it glide through so much easier, even on the paper. Maybe because it's specialty paper. Okay, so there are 4 sides in our drawer, but we've got 2 short sides as well, and that's going to be the 4 3/8. So we'll just see here. I don't think we'll have quite enough to do it out of this one, but we'll do what we can here. May as well use it up. 4 3/8 by 3/4. I know, so pretty. So this paper is called the Splash of Sparkles. Okay, I'm actually going to put here, and I'm going to start doing this more often now. This is something we learnt during our tidy. And the fact that it's saying new, right, to this month. So just put new in January, right? And just keep track of how long it stays around for. Like, I think the celebratory sips has been around already like a year. So don't sort of feel like an online exclusive is really, really quick. Particularly things like the paper. Like, you're looking at least having as long as a mini catalogue, which is 3 months. Like, that's almost a guarantee. 2 months, 100%. You have to at least, like, there'd be no point that Stampin' Up! Wouldn't have it around for 2 months. So definitely the paper, and if it's a good seller, then definitely you're looking at least 1 or 2 months, which, you know, most of us are happy to, as long as we get it. And I think the psyche that we were telling everyone during the event was, you've just got to get it and use it. Like, that's the idea. Like, this month, both of these are brand new. So use them this month. Like, make them your priority. And then you might be surprised, oh, it's still around in February. And so then you can go, cool, I can work with it in February as well. And so that would really help to know exactly what you're doing and when. And we have a schedule that we stick to. And that's a really great thing to do as well. We talked about the schedule during our tidy, which I'll show you here. So that's our schedule that we work on. It's, you know, we can move it around. So currently we're up to this one here. So we've done all of these ones here. And, you know, we were away and we thought we'd have more time for sunrise sailing, but we didn't end up doing it. So we didn't end up doing that one. On Tuesday, we're actually doing a class for our team. So, you know, things change. We're not sort of saying if we don't do this, we fail. But it's just giving us a parameter to make sure that we're not, you know, missing out that we're using what we have on hand, which is fantastic, right? It's a great way, like Nature Walk here. We know we'll be using that during the week of the video class bundle. And you're welcome to just come along with us on this little journey. I know some are doing the same things as us this week. And it sort of forces me to make sure I'm using products that I'm purchasing. So that's a really good thing to think about when you're purchasing an item. Not only am I purchasing it, but when am I going to use it? Where does it fit in my calendar? And I've got to be able to fit it in to use it. And then we're not stressing about, like, is it okay to purchase it? Am I going to purchase it and then maybe run out of time, particularly for those that are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. We worry all the time about using current products. And I do know a lot, actually, who... you know, even though they aren't business demonstrators, they really want to use current product because they do the random act of kindness, or you know, want to do card swaps for on stage, things like that. So I understand wanting to use current product. So yeah, just add this, and we'll start adding it to our labels, where they're from, what catalogue, and we've got Craft Monster 33. She just asked, what is our template? So we use the Dymo label maker, and it's a game changer. We absolutely love our Dymo label maker. You can get them from Amazon and most stores, and they're absolutely brilliant. And you don't need any ink. That's it here. Hello, little one. And Bruno prints them up for everything that we do. So if I wanted to here, let's just do a little example, because I can actually change those labels right now if I wanted to, and we'll do a little prototype. So it's lovely blossoms, and I'm going to put here online exclusive, and it's new in January 2026. So I think that's going to be all the information that I put on every single item from now on. Because it's just a great way. I'm going to change that to something fun. What have we got here? I'm always like, my font is always important. I can't have a boring font on here. Ooh, that one looks nice. Comforter. Yes, I like that a lot. But we've also got, I don't know why I can't change just parts of the, so it has to all be the same font. You had me at font. I'm such a font girl. This is me having a bit of a play here of my, oh, what's this one? Just me down here again. That's the font. I collect fonts. Anytime I can get a font for free, I'm like, yes, I'm going to get you. Oh, that's cool. That looks like someone's handwriting. Bruno turned his handwriting into a font. I wonder if we have, I don't think I have it downloaded at the moment, but that would be really cool to have Bruno Bertucci font on here. I'll have to send you all Bruno Bertucci font. I don't know where that file is actually. I'll have to look for it and put it on my computer, because yeah, Bruno has great font. He's like a typical architect. This is the one that I liked, and we'll do center. There we go. And print. Well, it might have undone today. Oh no, there it goes. It's having a hissy fit. It's disconnected, of course it is. Just when I needed to print live. It's always it's been really, really good lately. But you do every now and then have annoying little connection issues, because our internet has decided to be a little bit annoying lately. Oh, there we go. It's because of the internet. So you can see it all connecting. But yeah, it's so good. You're going to connect again, little one. Or are you just going to think about it? Yeah, it's just thinking about it. Poor little thing. It got disconnected with the internet, I think. Oh, no, it looks happy now. It's staying solid. Oh, yes, it says connected. Now it's going to probably print 2 labels. Come on, little one. You can do it. But yeah, I don't know why. We were thinking maybe we've got like where the room where our modem is just too hot in there. But for whatever reason, our internet just keeps dropping out. And it's super frustrating, especially because we're like, we're in the middle of something very important here. Can't you tell? And then, yeah, it just won't do what it needs to do. Anyway, I will come back to that because it's deciding to have a hissy fit. It's having stage fright. It's like literally just the other day I was thinking, oh my goodness, the machine's been so good. It's never disconnected in ages because I had a little bit of trouble for a bit with just connection and things like that, which is always frustrating. But when it works, it's amazing. It's so good. But today it doesn't want to perform. It's like the new generation that don't want their photos taken. Have you noticed that? It's very cute actually. I'm pretty impressed with all of them having boundaries. There's no way I would have ever said to an adult, no, I don't want my photo taken. But yeah, a lot of the young ones that we're getting to know here in this area, yeah, that new generation where they're like, no, I don't want to have a photo taken. And we're like, okay. And we've got to respect that because, yeah, it's their prerogative. They're allowed to make choices. I wish I had, you know, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a really good thing that they know what they want. I wish I had that too, but at the same time I'm like, oh, I feel sad for you because you're actually not going to have a lot of memories. And I said that to one of the young ones. I said, look, I totally respect your wishes, but just remember, this is a really fun day. You're helping me to do cooking with a whole group of young ones. Don't you want to have that memory? Like, don't you want to remember that day? I said, I won't share it online. I won't put it on the Instagram or anything like that. Would you still like to, you know, be part of it? And he was definite. He's like, nope. I'm like, okay, cool. I've explained it to you and you've still said no. His brother goes, for goodness sakes, just take the photo. His older brother. But yeah, I do understand for them. So that one is ready. This is our cover. Okay, this is going to be the front. Actually, we need this in the cardstock, so I'm glad I stopped myself there. Now, the cardstock we decided to do on the top is our bubble gum, and it's going to be 4.5 by 5 1/8. So let's do, I don't think it's going to be big enough, that one. I know nothing goes right when you're live, it's so true. I think this is the, I don't know, but they, with the model numbers, they pretty much, I am so ADHD, yes, craft monster. I think with the diamond label makers, they just have whatever's out. So you can get the older ones, which I think ours are the older ones. We got it when they kind of first came out. But yeah, just if you get the current one, it's fine too. Whatever's the cheapest. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to turn the aircon on. That's better. And I got myself some water too. I think it's going to be like 40 degrees here today, which is like over 100 Fahrenheit. And you can already feel it. It's like, whoa, today's going to be hot. Yeah, 36 today, which 36 degrees Celsius equals 96.8 Fahrenheit. So most of the time here it's like, yeah, around the, like, definitely 95 to 100. It's going to be like that for the next couple of months. Oh, had a big drink of water. Must have needed it. Brilliant. Now, where were we? Hello, Wergy. And love the idea of adding where the paper came from. Yes, and these are the sort of things that we worked out when we did the Reset and Reorganize event. So as I mentioned before, if you want to have a look at that content, there's 6 hours of content sitting there waiting to be watched, and we came up with all sorts of ideas. I don't think it's as humid as Queensland, that's for sure, Megan. I like that. What's the humidity? It does make a huge difference, the humidity. So I think, I don't know where you would check the humidity. I have to look into that because that would be interesting. So it says, all it says is it's 32, but it feels like 34. Oh, here we go. Here's humidity. 29%, which I don't think is too bad. Yeah, I think that's what it's saying. Today the average humidity is 36%. So what's the usual humidity in Queensland? Do I have one of the Queensland humidities? Sydney, Werribee. Oh yeah, there's Ipswich. Ooh, lots of storms and 33 there today, which is up in that higher echelon. Don't you know when you're at a certain age? Ooh, you've got 58%. Today the average humidity is 62%. So you're double our humidity. So yes, I definitely feel for you there. But we are all burning here in Australia at the moment, and it's so weird because majority of you are freezing. It's so weird. It's like, how does that work? So we've got this is the cover, okay? We had a little digress. We need 4.5 by 5 and 4.5 by 5 and 1/8. That's right, isn't it? 5 and 1/8. It's always good to check twice. Yes, and this is going to be our cover. If you're wondering what this is this part here. Although, why is that? Oh no, because I've made it a different size, remember? So this is the difference that I did for the box so that we could fit the US size in. This was my beginning prototype, and then I went, you know what, I'm going to change that because that's what Kylie does. Now, we've got our front layer and our designer series paper. So what do you think we should put behind this? Should we go for this beautiful blue here? What is this blue? Another thing that you could add to your label, which I think for me would be really, really handy actually, I'm going to have another label underneath with the colours, because I'm sick of like checking for it or having to keep this little guy here, especially with exclusives, to just have it all, you know, ready to go sitting there, I think will be really helpful. And these 12 by 12 cases we got from Amazon. So yeah, you'll love that. Honestly, we'll be doing those organisation videos a lot because we need a lot of help in this area. That is for sure. I know I do. I needed a lot of support. So this is Balmy Blue, maybe? Yeah, I think it looks like Balmy Blue. It wouldn't be Azure Afternoon because that's a very strong colour, that one. So let's have a look at Balmy Blue. Just move my chair back so I don't knock it. Balmy Blue, there you are. Let's have a look what you look like. Ooh, yes. Gorgeousness, it's perfect. So 4 3/8 by 5. Actually, we'll do this one for 1, 2, 3, 4 3/8. Yes, double check. And we need 5. Oh, now that the aircon's on, beautiful. We have the best aircon in this house. I'm so happy. Then we need our designer series paper layer, and that's going to be, no, I want this one. 4 1/4 by 4 7/8. So I'll do 4 7/8 here. Yeah, that's it there. So 4 7/8 is actually 4 3/4. That's so funny. I don't know why we wrote it like that. You can tell we're not inch people, but I am getting a lot better actually. Just to be honest. Now I want this to be a little bit of the blue, because then it will make sense having what we've got underneath. So I'm just going to chop it to about here. Yes, and then we're going to do because it's going to be 4 1/4. So I want it to have so that's going to be on the inside like that. So we don't want too much blue, but we don't want too much of this either. Let's have a look here. 4 1/4. Yeah, 4 1/4. That's that one. I think that looks good. Yep, I'm happy with that, and we'll definitely use that somewhere. That looks great. Although it's cut wrong. What did I do wrong? Because I know it's me, not Bruno. It's always me. It's always my fault. So what I'll do, I'll just actually cut that down. Let's have a look at that one. Yeah, that one's right. So it's just the paper. So what did I do? Instead of doing 4 1/4, I probably did 4 1/4, unless I've discovered a boo-boo, but I doubt it because Bruno never does boo-boos. Yes, I did a boo-boo. See? I didn't do 5 7/8 of an inch. See? Bruno is the master. But that's alright, we'll use all of that. It will not be wasted. I'm like, anytime I find an error, which is very, very, very rare, I'm like, I just feel like it's me. And so it takes me forever. I keep looking at it like, no, it can't be Bruno. It can't be Bruno. He's like perfection. There we go. Yes, that's why. Thank you, Joy Hall. That's why I got it wrong. I'm like, it's this 3 1/4. Now I feel like I've cut it wrong again. Let's have a look. 4 7/8, yes, and 4 1/4, yes. Oh, I don't know why that is a bit skew-iff there. So now I feel like I've cut this one wrong again. What am I cutting? Yeah, I've done 4 7/8 because the layer below is 5, so it makes sense that it would be 5 7/8. Anyway, we'll just cut the other bit down a little bit more, and maybe that's what I did wrong. I did 4 instead of 4 1/4. I did 4 1. I have an 1/8. See me? This is hilarious. All right, pay attention, Kylie. Calm down. Take your time. Oh, someone's ringing me, and of course it's someone that I don't want to hear from. And I am on Do Not Disturb anyway. So we will get it right this time, people. You ready? You're watching me? Make sure I'm doing it right. 4 1/4. Yes. Check. Done. Then we need, oh my goodness, will this be too short? Oh, this is hilarious. You couldn't pay, oh no, I'm right. It's okay. I've got enough. It's so annoying, isn't it? So 4 7/8. Yeah, I think that's as close as I can possibly get to that. Are we ready, everyone? And look, it's the best piece of all. Yes! I need a round of applause for that one. Yeah. Oh, look how beautiful it looks. So that's going to be the front cover. Gorgeousness. Good. And then all we need, the only thing left, is our pop-up piece. So let me grab all of our little pieces here of our paper so that we can do a little bit of a tardy and keep tidying as we go. Because I think that's my biggest thing as well, is keeping things under control on the craft desk. Will either help me to get things done or frustrate me. And then I'll just pop everything back in here. Now this main sheet, I'll do at the back here because it's a full sheet. So that can slide in there. And then all these other pieces that have been chopped, chop it. None of it will get wasted, we'll use it all. I'll do a like scrappy strip card or something with it. Good. I think that is success. So all we need is our pop-up piece, which is going to be 2 1/8 by 7 inches. So we've got 7 inches and 2 1/8 of an inch. And then we're going to score this at 1 inch, 3 1/2 inch, and 6 inch. And now we get to assemble. So you can see why with the online stamping retreat, so I mean I've been talking as well of course, but you can see how like that's taken probably at least half an hour to an hour to get all of that cut, and we do all of this beforehand. So all of this will be done on the day, and we get straight into it. So you know, the style of videos that I do on Fridays are very relaxed. You know, it's something that you have on the background as you're doing some crafting yourself. The same as if you were in my craft room and we were crafting together, if I had my own craft classes. So very relaxed, you know, take my time, that sort of thing. But for the online stamping retreat, we have 45 minutes to create this. So we have to be able to get everything done beforehand, otherwise the project just wouldn't get done. And we have to be able to put it at 45 minutes so that we can give you more content. We want you to have as much content as possible, which always helps. So let's just do some gluing here, and then we can think about using our delicate framing. So I like to use Tombow glue, but you might prefer to use tape, whatever's your preference. It is absolutely stunning paper. So make sure you know this has just come out now, so this is the time to go and get it and use it, because it will be around for, you know, at least a couple of months, if not as long as what a mini catalogue is. Like, we don't think of a mini catalogue and go, oh, it's only going to be around 3 months, I'm not going to purchase it. We have no problem. We never ever have questioned, is it worth purchasing? If you like it, get it and just use it straight away. Just tell yourself, if I get this, I've got to tell myself I'm going to use it. Now I'm just going to burnish these edges here, but I do like to stick things on beforehand. So this is our other. Now the reason why I did this, and actually I have to remember this before sticking it down, is because we need to cut a square rectangle through the section. Yeah, so that's going to be one side of the box, and this is the other side. Okay, so we've got like this, and what we're going to do is stick down with that on top, so that little flap there goes inside, and then this is going to be covering the edge here, right, like that. And so this is the front here, and then you're not going to see like you know, the seam lines are very minimal. But what it enables us to do, because of this mechanism, we need to cut out a rectangle here. Now, there are two ways of doing this. We can stick the paper down and run it through. I think I did do it, but it was definitely quite challenging to get like through the cardstock. But we'll definitely give it a go, because I think that is the easiest, because you can cut here, then line this up and then cut again, which maybe I will do that just in case, because I would hate to ruin this paper, because it just doesn't really go through twice. Anyway, I'll show you that, and then you can try the double to see if it will go through double. Wonder if we've got, oh yeah, I've got a spare paper here. Maybe we can test it and see if it will work with a double. I'll use paper that I'm not overly attached to. Is there such a thing as paper I'm not overly attached to? Said no one ever. We're like so attached to everything, aren't we? You know what? I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm feeling confident. I've got to trust the process, because it will be the easiest way. So let's go over here and get... Oh, hello. How are you going? Good.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Bruno from Bruno. I'm going to use the rectangle, which I think might be... Well, I thought I put it away, but maybe I didn't. Good timing, Bruno. Did you happen to have seen the rectangle dies anywhere?
Textured nails.
What's that?
The textured one.
Yeah. Because I thought I put it away.
I'll have a look.
That'd be great. Thank you. So I'm going to stick this down because I'm feeling confident that we can get through both. So for the first time, I am, and I'm saying it out loud now, I am going to be making Gina's projects, because she's not well,
It's okay.
but she's going to be there, which is so good. But just in case, I want to actually, and I thought to myself, you know what, I think it would be really fun to get their projects done and show them. We'll do it as a surprise, okay? Don't tell them that I'm doing it. But yeah, because I've done all my pre-cutting, which is very exciting.
Was there?
Oh, was there? Oh, I just can't do the alphabet. Thank you, honey.
Do you mind if I make a copy?
No, go for it.
How is everyone today?
How is everyone today? Bruno just asked. How's everyone travelling? We were talking about the weather. Megan Lecornu asked about humidity, and I found out how to find the humidity on the app, which is exciting.
It's not humid here, it's just...
No, it's just hot. Yeah. But our humidity today is quite high. We are...
Are you making your project from last year?
Yeah. We're at 29%, and we're going to have a top of 36. But in Brisbane, it's 56.
Megan made this project recently.
She said she's halfway through it.
Oh.
So maybe it was a different...
No, she asked for... because she didn't have the textured notes.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yes, yes. That's a good point. So maybe I can show you the measurement in case you don't have textured notes. Which, Megan Lecornu, why would you not have textured notes? I should have persecuted you more for that. It's like an absolute must-have. It's like not negotiable. Now, hopefully I haven't covered it in the wrong spot. Quick, 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 take it off just in case, Kylie. I think I can make do. I'm like, no! Did I do it right? No, I didn't. I don't want to have to do this again. You know what? There'll be a way. There'll be a way of fixing it. No, there won't. Rip it off.
Wait.
No, I've looked at it twice.
Oh no.
Oh no. Will I be able to save it? I don't think so. Now, who told me, although I don't have it here, but someone told me that you can remove paper with dental floss. Did you ever hear that, Breno?
You can also use the heat tool,
Yes, do a little bit of heat.
but that might melt because it's the thick paper.
We'll just try a little bit here, even if we do it this side. I like doing mistakes like this because we learn from each other. We learn to check twice. Alright, will that help? Oh, maybe. Oh yes, it did help. Yes, I can recommend definitely the heat gun definitely helps.
That paper is really cool.
Isn't it beautiful? We're all like, oh my goodness. So we've come up with a new theory when we do the labels that we're going to put here online exclusive and when it comes out. And then I'm also going to have another label with the colours. Just so it's on the front. Like, why not make our life easier, right? And I was going to print a Dymo print live, and it decided to disconnect for the first time in like so long.
Mm-hmm.
It's been working for ages, and suddenly it got camera shy. So yeah, I don't know what happened with that, but anyway, that will be a later problem, not a now problem, right? And when it does actually come back, it will be like printing 3 of them. It slides behind the paper. Oh, cool. What was that, hun? I'll see you in the chat. Because of online stamping retreat and other things that we've had going on, like, yeah, different, like we've been doing some voluntary work and getting to know some of the young ones, doing some event, like yesterday I think we helped them do some cooking, we did toasties together. I think we had maybe 10 over and cooked them all. Oh, look at this, it lines up. I didn't even mean to do that. Well done, Kylie Bertucci. I didn't even mean to do that. I don't think this one lines up, but it's fine. I'm not fussed with lining it up because it's on the side, but that's hilarious. So we're going to be going, just double check and make sure that you're doing the right one. And that one's going to be going behind, that one's going to be going in front, so we need to put it there. Always double check. But yeah, so we got them cooking because I thought, oh, I'll make them toasties and jaffles, which is like, yeah, the pocket sandwiches with baked beans and cheese. Because, you know, who doesn't love toasties as a teenager? They're the best things ever. And I thought it's cost effective, it's easy, and I can just, you know, pump them out. I've got 2 toasters, the jaffle maker and the toasty. And I thought if any of the kids ask if they can help, normally if someone asks me, can I help? I'll say, no, all good. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to say yes. So whoever offers, then we will have a bit of fun and, you know, do some learning together. And, yeah, definitely do that. I feel like I've got some scoring missing on this one. Anyway, but, yeah, so we made 2 loaves of bread, did all the toasties, and there was 2 young ones that stepped up. And they were actually the youngest of all of them, the 12-year-old and I think, how old would Harvey? Harvey must be around the same, maybe 11. And yeah, they got right into it. He even made, Harvey was like, oh, I want to make some Fruity Dream in the Thermomix, so he made everyone sorbet as well, served it all up in bowls and then went and gave it to everyone. It was so cute. And they just had such a nice time. We had some games out and music playing and they were just chatting and it was really, really, really nice. But as you can imagine, we're very tired. Not that we were doing, well, yeah, we were cooking for 10 people all day. And then by the afternoon, they're like, because they stayed from, like we were with each other we went to Macca's in the morning for breakfast. And that was about 8:15. and then they were at our place until almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, it was a big day. And then we messaged, Zoomed friends in India. So we didn't sort of stop and finish with all our voluntary work until about 7 o'clock in the evening. So it was a big day. It's very busy here. We've always been busy. We've always had things that we do voluntary wise, but this is definitely the most we've ever done. So it's taking a lot to sort of adjust to and find our rhythm and see how we can sort of fit everything in. So our house is constantly, people are constantly coming and going. There's always people, always people coming. So now I needed to, with this one, just before we move on to doing the die cut, I just need to do these edges, which was 7/8 of an inch, and that is actually on all sides, not just the sides. It's all four. So there we go. So we want to do that, but we also want to do that. Wonderful. This is going to be our little drawer. So I think, we've got some good graphic designs that Bruno has done in the class. Just turn down the brightness there. So he has all of these amazing sketches that he's made. So it makes it a lot easier when you're following along with the tutorial to have everything here ready to go. So in this bottom piece here, we can see where we need to cut and where we need to, so we need to cut this little bit here as well. And he's just done, and this is the quality of the bundle that you will receive. It's just like literally next level, and it's usually around 300 pages, something like that. So you get heaps and heaps of content from the online stamping retreat, so you don't want to miss it. And you're going to learn some really cool ideas. So then we just want to follow that visual and just cut that little edge. And that's just literally, you don't have to worry about lining it up and measuring all of this. It's just so that that little bit, that edge bit doesn't sort of stick out, because it does have a tendency to sort of come out a little bit. So the angle at which you do it really doesn't matter, just as long as you've got a good amount left over to glue everything. So what we'll do, we'll glue this down as well, and then we'll do our cutting. So it just goes like that. Ruth Middleton, working with young people is very rewarding, but you're constantly on your toes, keeping an eye to make sure everything. Yeah, it's so true actually. Because we're listening to conversations, and we're also trying to pick up, like, how can we, I think actually that's so true, Ruth, you've hit it on the head, because we're not their parents, and it's not our job to discipline them or tell them what to do, even though your inclination is to be like, what are you doing? But we've really been mindful to treat them like young adults, and because I think, they get a lot at home, like telling them what they need to do and constantly being, sort of almost a lot of negativity maybe. It would feel like that anyway for them. Like they're never doing anything right. They're always being told what they're doing wrong, because, they're young and they are doing things crazy and silly all the time. But to be able to have like open conversations where, I'm asking for their advice, or, what do you think about this? And, just challenging their thinking a little bit. like rather than just going along with the crowd, like we're finding that a lot of young ones here are dating at a really young age. And so just, you know, asking them questions like, oh, so, you know, it's cool to, you know, have someone that you like, but have any of you ever, like, run a household? Like, do you know how to cook? Do you know how to, you know, do these things? And, you know, are you ready to get married? Basically, because, yeah, like with our church and with what we do, you know, we don't date just for fun, because it hurts people, right? It's painful to date without sort of with a goal of wanting to get married eventually. And so we're like, are you ready to get married at this age? Like, you're 18 and you literally still live at home and you're not coping with your life as it is. Are you going to be okay to get married? But you don't want to sort of say, like, yeah, give them free will, give them advice, but not tell them what to do, because it is their choice. They have free will. They get to make decisions in their life, but they're at this pivotal time in their life where the choices they make now, we know are life-changing. So you've got to be like, stay chill, don't go beyond what what's your responsibility. But you genuinely feel for them and you love them and you want the best for them. So yeah, you hit it on the head, Ruth. It's a very fine line. And there was some things where I was like, no, that's not a me thing, that's a parent thing. It's none of my business. I don't want to get involved in something that's not mine to get involved in. But we definitely can support the parents and help the parents understand what's sort of going on with the kids, because sometimes they're a little bit more open with us than maybe they would be with mum and dad, because they know how mum and dad are going to react. So it's good teamwork to sort of, like, we definitely want to, not divulge any private information, but if it's going to an overall idea of giving the parents a heads up on certain things, it worked, everyone, then absolutely, like, we think that's I know if I was a parent, I would want someone like me around going, hey, just a heads up, we notice these things about your kids. Because it's tough being a parent. Now, did I cut it the right way? Yes, no, of course I didn't. Oh, yes I did. Oh, phew. So I'm like, I wanted it to be that way, like up towards that way. So check that when you're doing this box, okay? That you've got to have, it's sort of sitting up towards that way, which is really good. Excellent. Now, I was going to have that as the front, but you do need this as the front because that will go through the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. So yeah, it's worth it. Now, let's have a look at this mechanism, which is what makes the whole thing work. And we'll look at decorating this bottom box as well. And basically the way that this works is you want it to stick to the box. Actually, I notice yes, we will have enough because I don't do that side. Maybe I don't have enough. Maybe I didn't cut because I need 4 for the inside. So I think I need, 2 more of those cut for the outside pieces. Yes, so let's just cut those now before we go to the next stage. Oh, Nicole got a pin. That's fantastic. Yeah, we've got little Goosey. Look at her. She's sitting here looking at me. So we've only got a limited amount of these, so definitely get them. We've got Online Stamping Retreat pins, exclusive pins, and we've got On Stage coming up. So if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you're going to the Sydney event, please let us know. Bruno, we need to put away 2 of these already. There was 2 that are going to Sydney and they want these pins. So if you're going to that event and you want those pins and you don't want to have to pay the exorbitant postage, please let us know. Message us, because that will save you $9 postage. So we'll be bringing them with us, and if you remember that you want them, because that will be a really cool pin to have at the event, and be like, yes, we went to the last online stamping retreat and it was so much fun. Yeah, it did say to do 4. See, Bruno's never wrong. He's always right. Like legit, always right. So the drawer, we've got these ones here, 3/4 by 4 3/8. We want 4 of them. 4 3/8. Done. And we want 3/4, which is there. 2 more of those. Good. So now we have everything we need, hopefully. I won't talk too soon, because, you know, you don't know what could come up next. Now, the way that this works, let's have a look at this mechanism. Okay, so the way that this works is basically by sitting on this little back of the box here, like so, and I think it's good to stick that down, and then I like to cover this over the top with designer series paper. And then this little piece here is going to stick to the box, which is why when you open it, the box flips open. So what we need to do, I will make this box, but what we're going to do is basically have this in here, and then the last bit that we do is stick this piece here to the underneath of here. I just want to show you where it's sticking to. So it's going to be sticking to here, okay? And then that is then going to stick to the back of the box, which means when you open the box, it's going to flip up the front. Isn't that the cleverest little mechanism ever? I know, amazing. So let's have a little look here, what we're going to stick down. We'll stick this one down first and make sure that we're sticking it the right way. Burnish that a little bit more. Good. Then we've got this one here. I'm feeling like I need some more Tombow, I feel. It's getting to the very end of it. And then we want that to sit there. Just give that a little bit of time to dry. There we go, that looks great. Oh, look at that box. Look how perfect that is. Sitting very nicely, very happy. And then what we'll do is we'll decorate this guy. So we want this on the inside, so that when you open it, you're like, whoa, look at that drawer. I'm going to get a newbie. It's well and truly finito. Ah, I don't have any Tombow glue. The drawer is empty. I'll go and get some from Bruno, although I think he might be in the chat. I'll squeeze as much as I can out of this while I can. Oh, it's always just that little bit extra. Yes. That's a workout. Should have had my watch on. I would have got like movement rings for that one. Look at that. Beautiful. And Sarah Marison, yes, you would like one for on stage, so that's 3. Good. And yes, we put yours aside for Megan. Now I'm going to stick this one down. I'll just go and grab the glue. I'll be right back. Oh, here comes Bruno. I can hear him. I heard the movement. I think it's the very first time actually. Normally there's 20 of them in there. Oh, yes, here he comes.
I only have one.
Only have one?
Yeah.
Oh dear. We should have enough for on stage though. Now, what do I need to do here? I feel like I need to line this up properly. So keep this in mind, that you need to use your little window here to know exactly where you want this to go. Okay? So it has to sit within these parameters here. And then just push up against it so that it stays in place. See you, Kathy. Good to see you. Good. That feels good. And then we'll just do some decorating. And you could even decorate this if you wanted to, just to make it look snazzy, because you do actually see quite a bit of it when you look to the side, mainly just that bit there. But, you know, if you keep it the same colour as the back, it's kind of like pretend I'm invisible. Pretend I'm not here. I'm just going voila. So let's do this here. Stick all these edges down. Oh, got the wrong one. This is my new one. Whee! I've got to remember, when you get a new one, softly, softly, because you're used to putting a different sort of pressure on. Then you get the new one and you're like, oops, I just put glooby glooby everywhere. Okay, that looks good. And then this side. And all of these things really do make a difference to the final product, even though it's like a little bit of fiddling around. It just makes it really special. Like, who would not love, this is like the best gift to give someone who's got it all. And then you just fill this with cards that are blank, and then you could do a card that goes with it. In fact, I wonder if, you've got me thinking now. Maybe we can step this up and turn it into an actual handmade card. Wouldn't that be cool? Now I've got a little bit of glue along there, so just anytime you see a little bit of seepage, just get onto it straight away. Even if you've got like a wet one or something like that, because then afterwards it becomes your enemy, especially with a drawer. Actually, that feels pretty good now, because you don't want that sticking to the edge of the inside of the mechanism, because it will more than likely affect the pull of the box. Okay, and just these two to go. Don't know what I cut there. Of course I cut that the wrong size, but that, oh no, I didn't. It's all just perfect. Good. But we're not surprised, are we? It's like after the cutting that I did today. I'm like, why is this not sitting right? Yeah, that's good. Just check it before I stick it down. I should really do that every time. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, now we've done all of that, so we can pop that in our little drawer here, and that's going to, it's amazing that it just sort of goes underneath like that. It's like the perfect scoring so that it just tucks up underneath. But the only thing left to do is just attach this to our underneath panel. So we're just going to go, I won't go all the way to that score line because we don't want it to be like too messy. And then we just go right up to that score line, like maybe just give a little bit less, just so it's got a bit of room for the card to sit on front there, but pretty much, yeah, as close as you can. But I'm going to fill my drawer with fancy tea bags. Oh, that's a great idea. I love it. And we haven't checked, but I should see if I can fit a thing of chocolate in there. So this one here, now for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it's a little bit higher, the score on this side, which I thought maybe I got that wrong. But let's have a look at the score. We did 1 inch. Yeah, 1 inch pop-up mechanism, which it works, right? But I think it actually would be good to have it a little bit lower. See how it's like, yeah, if it's in the same width as the box, it will sit a lot more snug there. So just keep that in mind for when you're doing this pop-up mechanism. And what I'll do is I'll just tease this, because we're all stuck down now. I'll just tease this to sort of bend in that section there rather than the other one, because no one will see that. Or they will, so we'll decorate it to cover that little score line. See, we never say we're done with all the cutting, because there could be always something else. Yeah, we'll just cover that, because, you know, we want it to look schmick, right? But the thing is, this is definitely not a Bruno mistake. This is definitely a Kylie mistake, because I changed the size of the mechanism, or the whole like box, to become something that could fit both imperial and metric cards, because, you know, we've got different card sizes. So our pop-up piece was 2 1/8 by 7 inch. So we only need this little bit here though, so we'll just use our trusty little ruler. So that's going to be 2 1/8. So we'll do 2. Yeah. And what's this little bit here? I think that looks like 2 1/4. So if we do 2 3/4. So if we do 2 5/8, I think that should be good. So 2 5/8. That one. By 2. Let's see if that works. I feel like it's going to be, what width? That one's way out of whack. 2 is going to be right. Oh yeah, that's going to be right. Good. Oh yeah, that looks good. I am shocked. Oh, Beautiful. I really like that. Sorry, I was off the screen having an exciting moment. But that looks really good. And then that's just going to cover that little extra fold that I made and give it like more sturdiness too, because I want it to fold in the right spot. Yeah, so let's give that a go. The only thing that could happen here, and probably my biggest tip, would be to go really low down here in the glue section, because you want this whole thing here to be really well glued down, because that's right at that pinch point there where it could catch. So you just want to keep that in mind. Good. Oh, that looks really pretty. I'm actually really liking that. Yeah, that works well. Come here. Yeah, that's good. So it's going to be slightly raised up, like not fully flat, but you get the idea. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to sort of, yeah, make it, maybe I did this a little bit too long. You know what I'm like. You'll all forgive me. But when you go to the, trust me, when you go to the tutorial, it will work. It's definitely a Kylie problem. I love it. But yeah, that's really cool. I love this one. So it's going to sort of sit for this one to go flush. It will sort of sit up, but I kind of like that. I think that will be really nice. It's like, oh, what's going on here? Sort of, rather than being fully flat. So yeah, I don't know what scoring I did there. I probably, you know what I did? I probably was meant to put it around the other way. There was probably a wrong way and a right way. I bet you that's it. I bet, yes, 100% that's what I've done. So just keep that in mind, okay? The mechanism has a different way around. I'm like, what did I do here? Because I know that this works. I've calculated all this and it works. So just FYI, there is, yeah, two sides to this pop-up mechanism, but we will make this work for today. We've got to laugh at ourselves, all right? We learn from these things. We listen and we don't judge. Oh, Kylie, you make me laugh. Never a dull moment with me around. So actually what I will do, let's see if we can do something here, because it's going to pop out every time we do this. Although will it? We'll just sit there. Oh yeah, let's just do that. It will sit there. It'll behave. I was like, should I turn it around? No. You know what? Let's just go with this. That one can go in the bin because I keep picking up the empty glue. Oh, that would be so cool. And like there's honestly so many layers to this. You could definitely do like a really cool project that you put inside here, like maybe a brag book or, you know, photos or something like that, which would be so amazing. Yeah, it's really cool. So I'm going to put some Tombow glue on here, and this is going to be where our amazing card sits. And you just want to push on that background piece there. And again, if you wanted to decorate this, you totally could, but you know, not necessary. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. I've got 2 thumbs down, so that's okay. We love you too. Any reaction is a good reaction for us on YouTube. They're like, oh my goodness, clearly the person that put the thumbs down is neurotypical and is watching me make all these mistakes going, what on earth why is she even crafting? But for the rest of you who totally resonate with me, thanks for sticking around. We're called Keep It Real. Kylie is Keep It Real Friday. Because life is busy and some of us aren't perfect, and I love it for myself. I've got to the age where I'm like, Yes, accept me for who I am, or you're welcome to go. Off you pop. This is not your channel. Yay! So it's got to sit up like that, okay? Which is weird, but you know why. Only you and I know why. But it will be really good for photos because it's like, yeah, it's like sitting up. Like, how is that sitting up like that? Who knows? I could have discovered something that maybe you like. Now, I'm going to put that on there. And let's bring in our delicate framing. Now, delicate framing, I'm pretty sure is, and again, we can do it even with our stamp sets. I'm pretty sure it's an online exclusive. Let's have a little look here and find it. I've just got to keep laughing at myself, honestly. It's so crazy being in my brain. Let's have a look here. Maybe it's, because I think this is, oh yeah, there it is there. Delicate framing dies. And then the bundle should be around here. Yeah, there it is there. Delicate framing. So some really beautiful fonts here. And we've got these gorgeous framing here. So I thought it would be nice, because, you know, it can look a little bit, I want to sort of modernize it a little bit. Because when I look at these type of filigree style of stamp sets, I feel like, whoa, they're a bit full on. But just take each item individually rather than looking at the whole thing. When you have it individually, it's going to be really, really great to have all these different alternatives. Now, this one here in particular, you might not realise, but you could possibly put, actually that fits this die absolutely perfect, doesn't it? Oh, sorry, you can't see. I forgot it did. But yeah, you can see the dies here. They're, you know, pretty intense. But when you look at this one, look at that. Look how well it goes with this die. So this is the textured rectangle dies. And this is the fourth one in. So this size here, the fourth one in with the textured notes dies, fits perfectly with this set. And who would have known? So just, you know, maybe you can write a little note on this, on the inside. Goes really well with the fourth size of the textured notes dies. You know, just little things that you pick up along the way. Just put a note inside the stamps, or if you hear something online of someone crafting, you know, write it down. Like, it's great. So I think with this one here, what I am vibing is doing this die here on top, and I'm just going to cut it in half and then have both corners. I think it would be nice to have, like, yeah, two corners, and then we can sort of decorate that middle section with a stamp along there. And it doesn't have to have, you know, flowers or embellishments or anything like that. It can just literally be really plain, because this in itself is kind of like its own, you know, entity. I know, right? We need the textured notes dies. Oh, thank you, Sally. I'm so glad you liked the box. It really is a drop the mic moment. I do feel that. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift that you can give to someone who has everything. And yeah, we've had a lot of fun with this box today, and I'll show you how cards fit inside it. The other thing that I just thought of before, and we probably don't have time to do it today because I've got my YouTube members to catch up on. But what would be really good to do here on the front is you could actually turn this into a card. So you could, you know, go either way. All you'd have to do is to make sure that you write on the piece of, you know, basic white that you're using before you stick it down. And that would be pretty amazing. Like, people would be thinking, how on earth did she write in that on top of this box, right? But if it's already pre-done and then you've got this beautiful card at the front, I would be more inclined to go upward and have it open this way. Or what you could do is have like a little note section here, right, where it's sort of, that's your base, and then you have like a little note thing that goes this way or this way, which you could even have a ribbon around, right? They can undo it like a little, you know, gift, and you undo the ribbon and open it up. Maybe you could even go like this way. Wouldn't that be cool? Like one of those, you know, folds where you've got, you know, still can be that size, but then you can just have like an opening thing there with the ribbon to keep it secure, or a magnet, whatever you wanted. But yeah, so many cool, like for me, this had so many different ideas that you could do with it. But make it your own, have a lot of fun with it, because yeah, it's really, really fun to do. Oh, feeling for you, Krista, that's full on. I'm so glad you're on here. We are sending you our love, because you know, you need it. You need a lot of love from us, and please send us your address, because we'd like to send you a card. There's a lot going on for a lot of people, and that's why I love this channel, because we can send you lots of love and our thoughts and prayers and just everything that you need to, yeah, have some joy, and just take your mind off what you're going through, because that's really tough. But we, yeah, love you lots. I'm definitely thinking of you. Now, I want to do, I'm thinking, should we use some silver foil? Do we have current silver foil? Oh, Christine, you've got me all emotional now. I'm like, get it together, Kylie, get it together. But yeah, we're really feeling for you, friend. That's a lot to go through. And we just know so many that are going through it, and it sucks. There's just nothing you can say other than it sucks, right? So let's have a little look here for some silver foil. Ooh, ooh. I found the gold foil. Actually, I might have some peaceful garden. Ooh, I found a really cool one here, but I don't know if it's current. Ooh, and I found the silver foil. Okay, let's have a look at this one, which is really cool. And I think it is actually still current. Flower garden foils. Let's have a look for that one. So a lot of times I go to our store. That's like my go-to check, just to see what is current, what's going on. Garden foils. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Is that still available? Ooh, it's on last chance offer. Okay, let me show you it. So it's $14 instead of $17.50 here in Australia. And I am going to cut into it for the very first time. Because it's on last chance, why not? Let's have some fun with it. So look at this. It's going to be absolutely perfect for this. It's got these textured flowers through it. So if you're looking for something to shop, ooh, look at this one. It's got amazing designs on there. Wow. Oh my goodness, people. Look at it. It just goes perfectly with this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. How come I haven't used this? And then there's a red one as well. Oh, absolutely stunning. So you can get all of that beautiful foil cardstock for only $14.50. No, $14. Bargain. Oh my goodness, add to cart. Stat. Right this second. Now, maybe we'll go this colour. How hot will that look? Yes, let's do that. Yes. Can you tell I'm excited? Woohoo! And help me recover from your news, Christine. It's like, quick. Let's just think of something else and have joy. Joy. Life is, everything is okay. We're all okay. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're not. So that's okay too. It's okay to not be okay. I think that's the key now. We're just like, you know what? We're doing the best we can with the circumstances we have. And situations like Christine's helps us to just really, really take stock on what's important. If we're going through some tough times, we're feeling tired, we feel like we're not coping too well at the moment, well, we could be going through what Christine's going through. So you're helping us a lot, Christine, to just really appreciate each day. Stop being so hard on ourselves. Stop telling ourselves we're not doing enough, that we don't have value, that there's always something that we've got to do that we're not doing. You know, we're just so hard on ourselves. So please be mindful of what you're saying to yourselves and just take life by the horns and run with it, because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. And then all of those things that we were thinking about, just dumb, so dumb. It's not worth our energy or our time. That's why I love doing our voluntary work, because it's just so rewarding. Like, giving to others genuinely is the gift of happiness. It really, really is. Just everything about what we need in the world now. Oh, I want to keep even these little look at that little love heart. Oh, adorable. Adorable. So I'll put that to the side for now. And I might be able to use some of those little pop-outs as embellishments, because they are very cute, those little hearts. There's the other one there. I'm like, there's another one around here somewhere. 2 little hearts. So this is called the, because you're going to want it in your life, Flower Garden Foils. Currently on last chance offer. Okay? Don't miss out. If you missed out, it's your fault. I warned ya. Now, we've got 2 options. I'll do it this way first, which is directly in half. But I thought, yeah, that filigree would look a little bit weird with that sort of poking out thing, which it does. So what I'll do is just snip that bit off there. And voila, people. Look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous. Like, literally stuns up. And same with this one. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness, beautiful. So this is called, these dies, and they're online exclusive. They come in a bundle, and you want them in your life too, and they are called Delicate Framing Dies, okay? If you get it in the bundle, you get 10% off, and that comes with these amazing sentiments. Who doesn't need extra sentiments? We all need extra sentiments in our life. And we're going to have a look and see which one of these are going to be the best for this section. I feel like So Happy For You would be beautiful, which is the top one here. Look at that. Honestly, this is all designed for the textured notes. Oh wow. I wonder is textured notes still current, if it's going on the last chance products. I think it's in the annual catalogue. I hope it stays, because it's like so good. Textured notes. I use it all the time. The bundle is on last chance, but the dies are still around. So if you're going to get the textured notes, some of you were saying today that you're thinking of getting it. Now would be a perfect time, because you can get the bundle and get the 10% off. And that stamp set is gorgeous. Look at that. You're seriously the best. And then these beautiful ones will coordinate really nicely with the new Nature Walk Designer Series paper. So you'll definitely find uses for that. A note of appreciation. They're really great sentiments. So that's another one that you can add to cart, is the textured notes bundle. And the fact that this has gone on last chance and the dies aren't, you know, that's really good, because that's looking like, yeah, they're staying on, which makes me very, very happy. I'm like, you better not leave textured notes. You're a really good set. We really like you. So let's stick this down. Now this definitely, these frames would be well worth putting adhesive sheets before you run it through your machine. But as per usual, I'm really good at giving you ideas after I was meant to do it, rather than beforehand. I did think of it and then was like, nah, it'll be okay. I could just use glue. But now that I've cut it out, I'm like, you really should have just, yeah, put some adhesive sheets on this, because I wouldn't be having to do all this dotting, which works fine, but adhesive sheets are way easier. Okay, there's that one. You can even go that way. Look at that. It's like spot on. Unbelievable. Love it. I'm going to go this way. Oh, put some more on for you. I think because there's some silver foil, it probably won't adhere as quickly. We'll just have to hold it in place for a little bit. I'll just lift it up actually a little bit, just so that we can still see that beautiful textured note edging, because I really love that edging. Ooh, look at you, Jess B. Smarty pants, I didn't see that. So, $85 for the bundle. Oh, the stamp set is $20.50. So that's really good. You're better off getting the dies and the stamp set separately. Thank you, Jess. Look at that. $20.50 for the stamp. Last chance. Oh, that's really good. Or just get the textured notes on its own. Thank you. Aw, Brains Trust. I love having others jump on in and help us. That's because we put our brains together, and together we make amazing ideas happen. That's why I love having the reset and reorganize sessions together, because we solved so many organizational challenges together. And we all have different ideas, different ways of doing things. One of the things that came up actually that I'd never thought about is a different place of buying, like say for instance, magnetic sheets. And I was like, oh my goodness, that is going to save me so much money. And yeah, you will be shocked where you can purchase magnetic sheets. You have to watch it to find out. It was in part 2 of the cleanup. So yeah, there was so many tips where I was just like, wow, I never would have thought of doing that. And that is genius. Now, I think we're going to go for this colour, or we could do this one. I think I'm vibing. What are we vibing? Because I want to do the embossing. I think we're going to do this one, the bubble bath. Let's have a look here. Woohoo! We've hit the 2-hour mark, everyone. Well done for those that have been here the whole time. Remember, just play us in the background. There's no hurry. All right. I like to spend my time with you. This is our quality time together. Even though I have 100 million things I need to do, I still still want to hang out with you all. I love your company. Like, genuinely, that's why I never come off. I'm like, oh, I just want to hang out a little bit longer. There we go. How exciting, Nicole. We'll see you for online stamping retreat. And yes, it's Sunday here in the South Pacific. And for everyone else around the world, it's Saturday. So we're going to be seeing some of you on Saturday and some of you on Sunday at the same time. Amazing. Just heat it up a little bit first. Oh, we'll miss you, Urgie. Oh, that's beautiful. Stunning. And we'll just do a little snippy snip. So these sentiments, yeah, add to cart. Just really, really pretty. But remember, if you're going to add something, think about when you're going to use it. I really, really want you to think about using your products. And that's why online stamping retreat is so fantastic. And this is what I'm showing you today. That not only do you won't have to use what we're using, just use what you have already on hand. So the idea of the event is use what you got. Okay, that's our main theme of this event, is make use of what you have. It's going to give you ideas for other things which will help, but we really want you to pull out, you know, all your paper, get happening, and just get organized in your room to make sure, you know, if you do want to use current products, make sure that you're checking everything. And, you know, I will, full disclaimer, tell you that, because I'm going through the same things as all of you, that even for my online stamping retreat project, one of the items I used was retired, like only recently. But I'm like, you know, this is a good point that you can still use your retired items if you want to, but also we're going to make boo-boos all the time. We're like, oh yeah, I've got this under control. No, I really don't. I'm still making boo-boos. I'm still learning the system of checking everything and just going to the website before I use it, and not assuming that everything in a section in the craft room is good to go, because things can change very quickly with Stampin' Up! Now. So rather than feeling overwhelmed, just before you use it, if you want to make sure that it's current, just check everything. There's no harm in doing that. But there is harm in using something that you wanted to be current and it's not. That's super annoying. You should have seen my face when Brenna goes, oh, by the way, this stamp set isn't current. I was like, I wanted to cry so bad. I was like, are you kidding me? Oh, wow. I'd love that. That'd be so good, Wergie. Need some more water. Okay, now I want to just put this on. Now the only reason why I want to put this on is I feel like the tone of this paper, I'm just going to give this a go, otherwise we move to Highland Heather. I just feel like it's a little bit sort of insipid, this colour. And I will actually use my block, I normally do. But I thought I'm just putting a light amount on, but I think I want it to go a bit darker. What's that piece there? That's a bit washy. Yes, it's already looking really good. Just sort of gives it a little bit of grounding, I guess you could say. and I don't have to do with it, like just the edges. Just so that the edges have a little bit more stability. Yes. Perfect. I really like that. And let's look at on top of the, where we're going to put it. Look at that. And don't you love that we used what we cut out from below on top? It's so good. I really love that we used all of that. So there we go. We'll stick that down and we are rocking and rolling. But I know that you're going to think of lots of other ideas for this. If you really are just like, I want these measurements again, and I missed some, and I understand I probably confused the life out of you, and I'm very sorry about that. But yes, if you want this amazing event to be in your hot little hands, let me have a look here if I can grab the link for you. Yes, there it is. So we have opened this session for you that I'm working on now, session 3 of last year. It is open now and it's $10 off. So go and check it out if you really love this project, and you're going to get a lot more projects. You'll get 3 different samples of this as well, and then you've got Gina and Lisa's projects, and Bruno's project is epic as always. It's always epic, but I have to say I feel like Gina and Lisa's projects might be like, yeah, super complicated this time. I'm like, whoa, you girls have like hit it out of the ballpark. And we've just got to keep Gina in our prayers and thoughts, because she's really not well, but she is stepping up, that girl. But I'm definitely going to do a backup just so that she can, I don't know, I feel like you're less stressed if someone goes, don't stress, it's all good. I've done your project, and if you're not here, I'll do it for you. Like, I don't know, it just feels like a relief, like that you're not letting anyone down, that, because we've got such a great working relationship with Lisa and Gina. We love them so much. Lisa was talking about Alaska yesterday. She's like, are you guys going? You better be going. And we're like, yes. She's like, oh my goodness, can we hang out? I'm like, yes, of course we can. We love you guys so much. Bob and Lisa, oh my goodness, they're just darlings. Such good people. Wholesome, amazing. And Lisa just is we're so the opposite to each other. Like, she's super organized, type A personality. I'm a hot mess half the time, but we just work together so well because she helps me step up, and she's told me I help her chill out. So we're such a good combo, and yeah, for some reason we just work. Sometimes those type of relationships, we just end up driving each other nuts. And I'm sure I drove her nuts at times. Like, Kylie, seriously, get it together. But we just appreciate that we're both different, and we give each other room to be ourselves, and I love that about our relationship. It's like, no, this is who you are, and this is who I am, and I love you for it. I can see that we both have strengths. We both have different things that we find challenging, but we just support each other, and it's just the best combo. Can you believe those little pieces there? Oh my goodness, I love them. I'm like, what else can I find in here? Is there another love heart here somewhere? I think it, because I remember seeing 2 of them, but can't find it now. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found the little love heart. So we can move the, I'll use the glooby. We can move one of the diamonds, because I think these really work. Yes, let's stick them down. Excuse me. Now, let's see if we can get this. So I might do a little bit of surgery actually. If we pick it up with the take your pick tool and then do that. Yes. Look at this. Look, we're doing surgery, everyone. Put a little tiny dot on there. And then we pop that there. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. I am in love. And I'll keep that one there and put a love heart on that side. I know they're really tiny, but man, they're so cute. Just did not want to let them go. Yes, I love that, Bruno. They look complicated, but we break it down for you. That's a really good point, honey. We break it down. So don't be intimidated, because I get intimidated. I see their projects and I'm like, oh my goodness, how are they even going to do that? And then they do it and you're like, ah, that was actually quite easy. Oh, love it. And I love our take your pick tools. Just want to take off a little bit of glue on there. So you've got to sort of squeeze it out first so that it doesn't touch the top of the Tombow. And then you're good to go. I want it to go that angle. Oh, yes. Fantastic. I cannot get over that. Beautiful, beautiful foil. Add to cart before it disappears forever. So there you go, my lovely people. What do you think? I'm so excited. So the pinch points that we just want to keep in mind is probably the biggest thing, the biggest boo-boo that I did was just having it flipped around the wrong way. I actually don't remember it having two sides of the mechanism, but yeah, just making sure that you've got the right mechanism on the right side. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'll look at that and let you know. But it's working and it looks amazing and I'm really happy, and we got through it. So we just have to make sure that that little drawer bit there, it's going to be sitting up like that. And it could be just a case of where I scored it, probably. Oh no, they are different. Yeah. So yeah, you just got to make sure that you've got it around the right way. Yes. So Ruth, it's really interesting what you mentioned there. So it's $52 Australian. Yeah, that is correct. What I find really interesting, so you get 32 projects, right? And you get the tutorial for the whole 32 projects. But what is really interesting is Stampin' Up! Has brought out new classes, and I'll just show you this just for a point of reference, because I want you to see what goes into one of these classes. So this one here is in Australia. So this one is $53. So I think you said it was, let me just go back to your comment. You said it's $52.28. So yeah, we're looking at the same pricing, okay, that Stampin' Up! Have priced this craft class. So what do we get in this craft class? Let's just have a look at the details. I'm not dissing this at all. I just want you to compare, because this is amazing. We love these craft classes. But with this craft class, you're getting access to one digital video. You're going to make 4 projects, right? 2 cards, 1 box, and 1 scrapbooking page. And it's streamed through Facebook, right? It was streamed through Facebook. So it's not necessarily through like a platform like Podia that like we're using. Podia costs a lot of money, but it ensures that you're getting a really professional, amazing, class opportunity that you can come to anytime. Everything sits on Podia for you anytime you purchase any of our online stamping retreats. And you have access to all of our classes, which is actually 6 classes that all run for about 45 minutes to an hour each. So we do 2 duos and then 4 individuals. So that's 6 videos. And then you're going to have enough to make 32 projects. And you have unlimited access. So this one is going to be finalising soon, the other one. Not this one, but there's another one that says last chance. So you can just to do a comparison, this is the same price. And we also have 50 giveaways, and we give you all the measurements in every country. And we noticed with this one, some were saying that it wasn't in the South Pacific sizing, and there was some that weren't like actually designed for South Pacific. So just to put it in context for you, I know it might seem expensive, but in relation to what Stampin' Up have deemed the right costing, we are actually very, very good value. Yeah, so just so that you know, okay? Yes, and yes, you can get the discount with the coupon code. That's so true. Yeah. So this one was session 3 from last year. This one. Yeah. So just so that you know where to look when if you've already purchased them before, you'll know where to look to get that one. But yeah, but thank you so much for saying that, Ruth, because yeah, for some people it might be out of the budget, but we're talking 7 hours of content and 32 projects with the full PDF of over 300 pages, opportunity to win prizes, and yeah, a full huge day. Yeah. And yeah, Sally said the Stampin' Up classes are unavailable because I don't do Facebook. So yeah, and we do Podia, it's separate, it's with YouTube, and we do worldwide measurements as well. So we've worked really hard to create a very professional, amazing way of crafting that is way beyond what you pay. So if you're wanting an amazing day of being with creative people, Online Stamping Retreat is definitely for you, and it's going to be well worth it. Yeah. Obviously, it was fantastic. I've learned a lot. The interaction of the floor is so much fun. Thank you, Ronnie. We really do have a lot of fun together. It's a very relaxed day. However, it's a relaxed, organised day. So we have a lot of fun. We know what we're doing. We all have our own personalities. But it's just so nice to spend time with hundreds of crafters from around the world, and just get the buzz. Like honestly, the comments that come through, we can barely keep up because it's just so full on, and there's just so many beautiful people there. So definitely come and sign up because this is your last chance to do so. And yes, you'll be laughing all day. We'll be dancing, we'll be beveraginoing, we'll be doing all sorts of things together, and it's just a really nice way to get out of the, rut that we're in for the day. Just take some time out to use some of the products that you've got in your craft room. View it as an investment in what you've already purchased, that you finally like, you know what, I'm going to pull this out, I'm going to learn some new things. I'm going to spend some time for myself and to get some of the products maybe that I haven't used, pull them out and get some amazing ideas and techniques from them all. We've always got a tip. And yes, Bruno's PDFs are amazing, aren't they? They're so fantastic. He's been working on them for weeks. Like he's put so much work into them. The design, the layouts, the graphics, like I'm just looking at him like, you don't have to go that detailed. And he's like, yes, I do. They've paid money and I want this to be next level. So, yeah. And yes, you can buy the OSR and watch later. 100%. You don't have to come live. But if you purchase it before the event, then you do go into the draw to win one of the 50 prizes. So it's worth signing up beforehand so that, yeah, you can get the most out of getting the prizes too. So very good, and just remember your little goosey pin so that you can remember your event. I think Lisa and Gina have got very, very few left. They sold very quickly. And I don't know how many we've got left, but I think with the on-stage ones, yeah, we're definitely getting low. So don't miss out on little Mother Goose there. And she looks so good on your outfit that you're wearing to on stage, on your lanyard, because we love collecting pins. We are pin collectors. You should see my pin collection on my wall in front of me. So much fun. You're going to love that. So definitely get Little Mother Goose. Little Mother Goose, Session 1, 2026. And it's your little memento to remember coming along. So thank you very much, everyone. Yes, so good to see you. And I love what Sally's just said there. Yeah, you can always watch the replay. In the past several years, I couldn't attend in person, but I did the sessions afterwards at my own pace. And to be honest, Sally, I think that that's how I would probably do the sessions, because I love to chat in the chat. If I wasn't doing the presenting, I would just be in the chat chatting, and then I would do a catch up later and just do some projects afterwards, and yeah, have that community, have that fun together. It's just a day of really enjoying like-minded people all together, so you'll have a lot of fun. But thank you for being here for my free class today. And remember, if you want the measurements for this one and you didn't get to follow along properly, then you can sign up for that online stamping retreat session 3 with a $10 discount to get all the information on that. And yeah, have a lot of fun with that project. It was so much fun today. And I loved using this beautiful, what is it called? I was about to say textured notes, but it's not textured notes. Delicate framing. The delicate framing bundle. And what else do we use? The textured notes dies are like, just don't even think about it. Like, put it in your cart. It's staying, so why not? It's a good investment, that one. You know that it's going to be around for, must be going into the annual catalogue, surely, because it hasn't said it's moving to online exclusives. So does that mean it's around another year? I won't confirm it because I don't trust myself, but that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And thank you to you, Krista, too. Please send me your address, okay? I'd really love to send you a card. And if anyone else wants to send Krista a card, please message me because I'll get her details so that we can send her some love. And that's what this community is all about, is making our projects, using our products, but the vital, most important thing is sending them. We can't reiterate this enough. When you actually are creating with the idea of giving it to someone, it just takes your card making to a whole new level because you're thinking about people. There's more happiness in giving than receiving. It's a very wise proverb, and you will feel the joy that comes. Even if you don't hear from that person, there's just something amazing about knowing that you've done something for someone else and that you've thought of someone else, that you've been selfless, that you've thought of others. It's just, there's something really, really incredibly amazing about that gives us a lot of joy. So please, use it and send it. Buy, have fun buying. We know we all love buying, but please think about sending. And that sending will be the thing that helps you to create and use your items. Yeah. Thank you, Bruno. And yes, we'll let others know. If you message us and say, please let us send a card to Krista, if you're okay for us sending your address to those that ask us, please let us know, Krista, because we'd love to do that. And we've also got our random act of kindness. So I think, Bruno, we may not have put up the random act of kindness for January, but we will definitely do that ASAP. And that's another great way of sending love around the world. So if you've got cards that you're thinking, what do I do with all these cards I've made? This is your group. And the reason we facilitate these things is because we know that you have projects around. We know that you want to craft, but sometimes family don't necessarily appreciate all the work that goes into it. But take a photo of your card that you make. In fact, I've literally just had an epiphany moment. When you send your cards, if you haven't heard anything from the person, feel free to post your card on the group. Take a photo, put it on the group and say, this is a card that I just recently sent. And you don't have to say who to, because you don't want to make them feel bad. But that would be a great way, because there's a lot of behind the scenes things happening on that group that we may not always get to see the receiver posting the photo. But yeah, I think that would be a really great way of making sure that we see everything that's getting sent. So if you send a card, post the picture and say, here's some things that I've sent out this week. And hopefully whoever receives them will really enjoy it. Love this idea. It solves everything. Because then it's like we get to enjoy knowing that you're sending, and we get to enjoy the fact that someone has got that. And even if they don't say anything, we can give you love. We know that you're sending lots. I know Megan Lecornu, she sends, I think, 20 cards a month, maybe even more. She had a whole box full. She goes, can you tell that Mr. Bruno that I need to know who I'm sending all of these to? And she had a massive box full of cards that she's going to be posting. And it just, makes me really happy to know that that's happening. So we love you all very much. Thank you for being part of our really special community. And like we said, if you can subscribe, share, like, all of these things will help our channel to grow. And it will also tell Jessie that we can get to the next, I think it was 27,000 we're trying to get to on YouTube. And we'd really, really love it to keep growing. So please, 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 if you can do that, that would be wonderful. And have an awesome day, awesome week. Hope you get to do some things that you love. Look after yourself. Talk to yourself kindly. Please talk to yourself kindly. Catch yourself, pause. Don't get involved with things that don't matter, that aren't pertaining to you. Save your energy for yourself and for love. Don't sweat anything that's crazy. Give it zero. Just zero. Just focus on positivity. If it's positive, put your energy into that. If it's negative, just move along. Give it zero, because it's not going to solve anything. It's not going to fix anything, ruminating or thinking about it or trying to understand it. Just be like, please, peace be with you, and move along. Because it destroys our peace, it destroys our energy, and we need to use our energy for good. We need to use our energy for unity. We need to use our energy for really nice things. So please do that. Please keep an eye on where you're spending your energy. Please keep an eye on what you're thinking. Is it positive? If it's not, really work hard on doing that, and share love. Just share your cards and you're going to feel really, really, really good. So have an awesome week. We shall see you next week, and we'll check in to see how you're going, because we love you all and we feel for you. We get it. We understand it's tough, but you're an amazing human, and don't let anyone else tell you that you're not, because you are. Okay? It's their problem. Just love them anyway. Still love them, but you're amazing. See you soon, everyone. Love you lots. Bye.